Hello everyone. Today is 180 days of running consistently for 2.5 miles. This is amazing achievement for me. 180 days, that means 6 months. So for the last 6 months, I've been continuously running or walking or doing something similar to that. Yeah, and it feels amazing. Yeah, 2026 has really been a really great start for me for focusing on my physical health and energy and spirituality and emotional health and everything, because I think it is much needed for our life. We need that support system, yeah, from ourselves. Yeah, if we don't take care of our health, if we don't take care of our mind, of our focus, and of our surroundings, right, then who will take care of that for us, right? No one will. So I started taking care of my mind and what I see and what I do and how I structure things throughout the day. Before, I just used to go about the day without having any routine at all. I just did what is required for my work and for my life and for my health and for my family and everything. But now, since this 6 months of journey has taught me so much, like I have become a very routine and disciplined person. Now I just can't live without doing the strength exercise. I tried doing just the yoga, but I think the strength exercise has really shown me what's possible for me, and yoga as well. I've been doing that for 8 years, so it's easy for me. But strength exercise I never did in my life, and now I feel like, yeah, that's very important. We have so many muscles in our body, and we don't know how strong we can be because we never use those, right? So yeah, and also like we have this emotional muscle within us, like feeling gratitude. We get so many things in our life every day, but we just underestimate all of those. We just keep chasing that thing we never had, right? And that makes me feel miserable, and that's the cause of all the misery. That's my finding. Yeah, it's like that's why I started reminding myself what I have, the most precious thing that I have, that has caused me to become successful, that has still supported me now. The love, the caring, the joy, the friends, the family, the wife, kid, and everything that has supported me to become this whole person that I am now. And this feels amazing. It all started with my mindset. I changed my mindset from being, like what I don't have to what I have, what I want to do today. How do I want to show up today? Every day. How do I want to show up every day? How do I want to structure my life? How do I want to be? How can I become more happy? How can I feel more joy? How can I feel more energy? Why do I feel so weak sometimes? Why do I feel emotionally, mentally, physically weak at times? And I have even found out so many reasons now. Like when you open to learning so many things, listening to experts on their fields, I realized that sugar is one of the biggest culprit. So I started living sugar-free, alcohol-free. Yeah, alcohol is another one that always robbed my energy from myself. Yeah, I used to feel a lot tired, a lot, like I didn't have that energy sometimes. Sometimes I felt like, I don't want to do anything. And all this negativity comes in when you are feeling weak. All of that has happened to me. And that's why this last 180 days has shown me that I can break out of that situation by just doing that one thing every day. That is running for me, gratitude practice, visualize that beautiful future, and do that breathing exercise, 4 in and 4 out. And while running, I'm repeating to myself that I'm strong, I'm brave, and I can do this every day. And even I started doing a high-paced run for myself, which I thought was not possible for me, less than 8 minutes. That was quite impossible in my mind. And I got started, I think around 140 days, I was I want to make a little bit fun. This is not enough. And then I started pushing myself. I realized that my focus increased a lot when I did that, when I'm focusing on this one thing and one thing only, this one achievement, that I was able to run faster. And I realized so many things focusing is the key. If we want to achieve something, focusing is the key. We have to focus on that consistently without a break. And now because of my hemoglobin being low, I'm like, doing a slow pace run, but I cannot give up on my strength exercise because strength exercise makes me feel that energy, makes me feel that what I have in me every day, right? And I don't want to underestimate that because everything begins with that energy, with that emotional health, physical health, spirituality that I always had. Knowledge is not enough. That's another realization that came to me. Like knowledge, we all know, we all know so many things, but what do? We do nothing because it requires us to become uncomfortable, get out of our couch and chair and start doing something. Running is most uncomfortable task. That's why I love doing it now because when I do that, I feel like I can do all other stuff that are uncomfortable. I show myself that it is, when I do this, I am getting better and better every day, right? So yeah, I feel mentally strong, physically strong, emotionally, and energy is always there now. I feel like, I have more control of my life. I feel like I have more control of my diet. And all these diets, they truly affect how I think and how I feel. So I have cut off so many things in my life that doesn't give me that energy, that nutrition that I need. And it's very important to focus on all of that because if our physical health is good, physical, mind and, emotional health is good and energy is good, then we can show up everywhere with more fun, with more energy. If we don't have that, we only enjoy a little bit of everything. Thank you, everyone. Happy Friday. Let's live to the fullest. Bye-bye.